Hi again. Okay, so we're going to talk about fins today. Skegs, fins, whatever you want to call them, on the back of your board. What are they for? Okay, well what it's for, it puts a load of drag on the back of your board. This is really basic, by the way. It puts loads of drag on the back of your board, basically to keep the back at the back as you're paddling along, keeping you straight, tracking. Generally a nice shape so that it doesn't have to be as long as it would be if it was straight. Now the reason for that is because it does two things. It keeps you straight, but also this flat means you're nailed into the water, and it stops the board, if you imagine up the other way obviously, it stops the board from twisting and rocking, so it makes it a lot more stable. Now if that was a great big flat bit about this long, that would make that really good. It'd stop you rocking about really well. But the problem with that is you'd have a lot more drag at the back. It'd make your board a lot slower. So it's a bit of a sort of a toss-up between a really tiny nail in effect that's not really doing very much at all to keep your board at the back and not doing very much to keep your board stable, or a huge great big one that just creates too much drag and makes you really slow. So it ends up like that. That's great on a lake, in the sea, nice deep water. What happens if you're in shallow water? If you're on a river, lots of rocks, don't really know whether it's, you know, how deep it's going to be in different parts of the river. This is what happens. Have a look at this. Oh, caught my skeg. We're good. Oh shit, I've run aground. Get over into the deep stuff under that tree. Oh, I might sit down for this one then. Oh God, oh blimey, I'm on the rocks. Flipping heck, nearly went then. Can't get off of this, a little bit deeper. Ah, no, can't. Bugger. Okay, so what can you do to stop that happening? Well, this is a universal slide skeg. They don't cost very much, £10–15 on the internet, Amazon, something like that. Or there's the American box skeg, which fits in, and then you've got a little nut, little thumb nut that keeps it in. Again, £10–15 on the internet. If you get one of those, then what you can do, and I've done a little bit of experimenting, and what I've found is if I get one of those, now this is an 8-inch skeg, you get 9-inch skegs as well, they're very popular. Now if you cut it down to a 5-inch skeg, I've found that that's ideal for going on. We went on the Y not very long ago. It was really shallow. It's the second time I've been there. Both times it's been really shallow. I'm told it gets deeper sometimes. But 5 inches was perfect. And basically, really all I've done is sawn it off, trimmed the edges round a bit. And yeah, it's caught the bottom a few times, but you can trim that up with a knife or whatever just to get it back nice again. But that's really made a lot of difference. Taking that extra 4 inches off the top, 3 or 4 inches off the top, has made so much difference. So I definitely recommend doing that. Like I say, it's going to cost you 10 quid and a saw if you haven't already got one. And yeah, trim it up. Have a go, see what you think. I'd love to hear what you think actually. You can buy river skegs, they're quite expensive, and they're not, you know, you can't get them for every board. You can generally get a spare skeg, so just get yourself a spare skeg, trim it down. True proper river boards, they're a little bit more flexible, I think. They're sort of like a jelly stuff, but this is absolutely brilliant. It was a lifesaver when we were down on the Y. So yeah, excellent. have a go, see what you think, and let me know. Like, subscribe, stay tuned. Thanks a lot.